Welcome back, everyone, and we are so happy to be coming to you from the Travelers Championship. Just a beautiful day out here, but you know, our next story is really something that can help a lot of people.
Yesterday we featured Walden Behavioral Care's Center for Recovery. It's an eating disorder center in Dedham, Massachusetts, Karen.
So today we're going to introduce you to a woman who was recently there. She was being treated for severe anorexia, and she was really brave enough to share this story, hoping that she can help others who are suffering with disordered eating.
Yep, Melissa Cole sat down with her story. Take a look.
I think that is where it all started, was when I was really young and I had a very limited palate. I was scared of food. And then as I got older, it became more just restrictive and sort of manipulating my weight. And then when I got engaged, I went on the wedding diet that everyone promotes, and that's when everything really took a turn. I kept lowering the amount I ate, until I was at a really unhealthy weight, but didn't realize at the time that I was engaging in an eating disorder. I thought I was being healthy. I thought that this was the healthiest time of my life. I was getting compliments on my weight. I was fitting into a smaller wedding dress. Yeah, I thought I was healthy.
Jessica Wilton of Attleboro, Massachusetts, was in her 20s at the time, only eating 2 small bowls of cereal and a salad every day. When her mom caught on to the unhealthy behaviors, she suggested a therapist.
Our first session, I thought she was going to just, say, oh, like, you're obsessed with your weight like the rest of America. And she was like, no, like, we're dealing with a severe case of anorexia.
Jessica's therapist helped as much as she could on an outpatient level, but after an overall decline in health, Jessica was referred here to Walden Behavioral Care's Center for Recovery.
I remember coming in here telling the people I was meeting, the clinicians, that they were like, how do you feel being here? And I just remember saying, I'm so hungry. Like, I'm so hungry. I'm so relieved to not have the control over my food anymore. Like, I'm just so relieved to hand over the reins to somebody else.
Anorexia is just one of the eating disorders treated here at Walden Behavioral Care. Nursing supervisor Shiva Murati walks us through some of the early warning signs.
Some of the warning signs that someone you love might be suffering from an eating disorder include drastic weight fluctuations, failure to gain weight, body image concerns, changes in their mood, grades and relationships, increased anxiety around food, as well as a sudden interest in clean eating.
Walden specializes in treating each person uniquely, teaching important new tools to help get through those tough times. Dialectical behavioral therapy, or DBT, is one of the core therapies used here. There are also integrative therapies like yoga, art, music, and gardening to aid in healing. Jessica spent 2 months here at Walden last year and is in recovery now.
I learned who I was. I think that was the biggest takeaway, was at my core who I am authentically, without the eating disorder and without the noise of the eating disorder. And I learned so many skills. I knew nothing about dialectical behavioral therapy before I came here, and that is really what they kind of instill in you here. And I just went home with so many skills on how to cope with feelings when they come up.
Nervous to come at first, leaving was a different story. Though she was excited to see her family, she was sad to leave the caring staff and new friendships.
It's such a special relationship. It's unlike any other relationship I've ever had with a friend, just because I think we saw each other at our worst, and we sort of built ourselves back up together.
Jessica continues to work on her relationship with food, but hasn't fallen back into any unhealthy behaviors since she's been home.
I have 3 young children, and they are what motivate me, honestly. They keep me on the straight and narrow because I don't want to have to come back here. So I need to make sure I am providing a good example for them, because I don't want to be the reason they have a bad relationship with food.
But if there is any setback, Walden will be here. As for anyone who's resisted help and treatment, Jessica has this to say.
Give it a chance. Like, just tell yourself you'll give it 2 weeks, and I think that you'll see that the staff really is caring, that they really want to see you get better. And it's going to be hard. That's why it's called work. It's the work. It's the work if you want to be free of that bully in your head of just breaking you down. Just give it a chance, honestly. Just give it a chance. Walk through the doors and hand the control over to someone else for a little while.
Really brave, really
great.
brave.
And I encourage you to go back to greatdayct.com, watch the story we did on the place yesterday. It really looks like an amazing facility and an amazing place to help people, so take a look. All genders are welcome at Walden. Typically the age of clients starts at about as young as 10 but goes all the way through adulthood.
In addition to the Recovery Center in Dedham, there are also outpatient clinics for less severe cases, including one right here in Connecticut in Guilford. So for more information, visit waldeneatingdisorders.com.